Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. So in today's video, we are going to understand how to add updated Zoho CRM lead in Google Sheets. So here let's suppose that I'm using Zoho CRM as a CRM platform to record the details of my lead. So here my objective is that whenever I'm going to update the lead status in Zoho CRM, then automatically the lead details should be added in my Google Sheets. So here I'm only adding those lead details in a Google Sheet whose status will be updated to pre-qualified. So now to do this, I need to build a connection between these two applications, for which I'm going to use Pabbly Connect. So here, trigger and the action are the two important concepts of Pabbly Connect. So my trigger application in this automation will be Zoho CRM and my action application will be Google Sheets. So if you want to learn more about this, follow me through the screen. In this video, we are going to understand how to add updated Zoho CRM leads in Google Sheets. So here let's suppose that I'm using Zoho CRM as a CRM platform to maintain all the records related to leads. So here my objective is that whenever an existing lead will get updated in Zoho CRM, then automatically the lead details should be added in my Google Sheets. So now to automate this entire process, I'm going to use Pabbly Connect. So as an existing user, I'm going to sign in, but if you're a new user, you can click on the sign up for free button and every month you will get 100 tasks for free. So as an existing user, I'm signing in. Now this here is the all applications page. So here I will go to Pabbly Connect and click on access now to reach my dashboard. So this here is my dashboard, and now in order to create a new workflow, I will go to my right hand side corner and click on this create workflow button. So now in this dialog box appearing, I need to give my workflow a name. So here I've named it as add updated Zoho CRM lead in Google Sheets. And on my left hand side, you can see that these are the folders which I've created before. So I want to save this workflow in the folder named as Zoho CRM to Google Sheets, as this is an automation between Zoho CRM and Google Sheets. Now here I'm going to click on create. So as I did that, now I have arrived on a very important window which consists of trigger and action. Trigger and action are the two most important principles or concepts of Pabbly Connect on which this entire automation will depend. Trigger says when this happens, action says do this. Action is an automated response of a trigger application, and in a workflow you can only have one trigger but multiple action applications. So now moving to my use case, that is to add updated Zoho CRM leads in a Google Sheet. So here moving back to Pabbly Connect. Now in order to do that, I will go to my trigger window, and here I'm going to use Zoho CRM as my trigger application. Here it is. And now the trigger event will be update module entry instant. So this trigger will start working whenever an existing entry will be updated in the specific module. So here I've selected my trigger events. Now moving to my action window, as I want to add the details in a Google Sheet. So here Google Sheets will be my action application, and the action event will be to add new row. So as you can see that I have selected my action application and the action event along with my trigger application and the trigger event. My objective is to add the updated Zoho CRM leads in a Google Sheets. And now in order to automate this entire process, firstly I need to establish a connection between Zoho CRM and Pabbly Connect. So to do that, here I'm going to click on connect. And if you have an existing connection, you can go with the same, or you can simply add a new connection. So to add a new connection, I'm going to click on connect with Zoho CRM. I've already opened Zoho CRM in one of the tabs. So now to connect the application, I need to mention the domain over here. So here in Zoho CRM, this is my domain given in this URL. So I'm going to copy it from here, and in Pabbly Connect, I'm going to paste it and click on save. Now here I'm going to click on accept, as this is a secure access. And the authorization was successful. So here you can see that Zoho CRM and Pabbly Connect is successfully connected. So now moving to the module name. So these are the modules in Zoho CRM. So here in Pabbly Connect, I'm going to select the module name as leads. So as you can see that I have selected the module name and the connection has also been established. So now moving ahead, I'm going to click on the save and send test request button. So as I did that, here you can see it is waiting for a response. That means now I need to do a test submission or record in Zoho CRM so that the response could be captured over here in Pabbly Connect. So now I'm going to take you to my Zoho CRM account. Here I will go to leads. And here in leads, let's say I'm going to update this lead that is by the name of test user. So here are the lead details of the test user. So here let's assume that I only want to add those lead details in the Google Sheet whose lead status will be updated to pre-qualified. My objective is that whenever an existing lead status will be updated to pre-qualified, then automatically those lead details should be added in my Google Sheet. So here I'm going to change the lead status to pre-qualified. So I'm updating the lead status for test user and here I've updated it. So as you can see that the lead status is pre-qualified, that means this response would have been captured in Pabbly Connect. So taking you to Pabbly Connect. So here in Pabbly Connect, you can see the details of the lead. So here is the email of the lead, scrolling down to other details. Here is the created date and time. And here you can see the name of the lead along with the email, and here the lead status is pre-qualified. So as we have updated the lead status to pre-qualified, so that is also mentioned over here. Here's the phone number and here you can see that the affected field is of lead status. So that is also mentioned over here in Pabbly Connect. So that means here in Pabbly Connect, I have got the updated lead details. So the first step of this automation is set up. That means now whenever I'm going to update a lead in my Zoho CRM account, then automatically those lead details will get captured over here in Pabbly Connect. So this trigger will instantly capture the new incoming data and the workflow execution will start in real time. But now moving ahead, as my objective is to only add those lead details in my Google Sheets whose status will be updated to pre-qualified. So in order to do that in this automation, I need to mention it. So now I am going to set up a condition by using filter by Pabbly. So by using filter by Pabbly, I am going to add a condition that this automation should only run in those cases whose status will be changed to pre-qualified. So now moving to the filter step. So over here, I am going to select the label as the affected field. So here the affected field was the lead status. So this will be my label. Filter type will be equal to, and here the value is going to be lead status. So as the lead status is being affected when the status is being updated to pre-qualified. So this here is my first condition, that the affected field should be of the lead status, and this AND condition will be that only those lead details should go ahead in this automation whose status will be updated to pre-qualified. So over here, I'm going to select the label as pre-qualified. It should be equal to pre-qualified. So here I'm going to mention it. So here I have mentioned it. So here in filter by Pabbly, I have set up two conditions that this automation should run only in those cases when the lead status is affected and the status of the lead is updated to pre-qualified. If the status of the existing lead is updated to pre-qualified, only in that case this automation should work ahead and the details of only those leads should be added in my Google Sheets. So as over here I've mentioned my conditions, I'm going to click on save and send test request. So here you can see that it says success, condition is true. So now moving ahead, as the status is success, message is true. So now moving ahead, as I want to add the lead details in my Google Sheets. So firstly I need to establish a connection between Google Sheets and Pabbly Connect. So here I'm going to click on connect. And now in order to add a new connection, I will simply sign in with Google. So here I'm going to sign in. I'm going to click on allow as this is a secure access. So here you can see that the authorization was successful. So here you can see that Google Sheets and Pabbly Connect is successfully connected. So now moving to the select spreadsheet and the select sheet part. So this here is my Google Sheet that I've created by the name of Zoho CRM lead. It consists of 4 columns: full name, email, phone number, status, and only of one sheet. So here in Pabbly Connect, I'm going to use this sheet. So I'm going to select it from this drop down. And over here, it has automatically selected the sheet. So in this Google Sheet, I want to mention the updated Zoho CRM lead details. So here in Pabbly Connect, I need to mention these details in order to do that. So to mention these details, I'm going to use a method that is called as mapping. So basically mapping means to insert the data from previous steps. So as I've received the response from Zoho CRM, so here from that response received, I'm going to map the details. So here I've mapped the full name, email. Now I'm going to map the phone number. So this here is the phone number. I have mapped it and now I'm going to map the status. So here the status was pre-qualified. So the status was updated. So here you can see that as I've mapped the details in these fields, this method of mapping is important so that every time you're going to receive a new response, so that response could be taken into consideration in these fields. If I would have written this information manually, in that case, this information could have become static, which means that it wouldn't change even if I would have received a new response. So in order to avoid that problem, we map the information. So as I've mapped the updated lead details, here I'm going to click on Save and Send Test Request. And here you can see that I have received a response, and this here is a positive response. That means in a Google Sheet, the details of this updated Zoho CRM lead would have been added. So taking you to my Google Sheet, and over here, yes, you can see that the details of the updated Zoho CRM lead is successfully added in a new row. So here's the full name, here's the email, here's the phone number, and here is the status. So this automation was a successful one. That means now whenever I'm going to update any lead in my Zoho CRM account, then automatically only those leads whose status will be updated to pre-qualified will be added in my Google Sheets in a new row successfully. So if you like this video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Not just these applications, you can integrate a lot more applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. So if you have any doubts regarding Pabbly, reach us at support@pabbly.com, and if you have any queries, you can visit us at forum.pabbly.com. If you have any pricing related query, you can visit this link. So if you like this video, please share it with your friends and colleagues, and do not forget to like, share and subscribe our channel.